Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Here in, above Reunion with Hien and Lise and Gosetsu. And let's see, how we continue on. Our plan was, I believe, to win this, what was the tournament? Competition for the rulership here. Well, we probably heard. So, you too have heard of a Nadaam, the great battle for the supremacy of a steppe. I learned of it during my stay with a mole. To my knowledge, no foreigner has ever participated, much less triumphed in Nadaam. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without option, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadaam. And when they make the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. Plop. This is a tent, isn't it? Well, I suppose it might be a wooden door, so probably something a little more stable with tent decoration. Okay, fine. I ignore you. The beasts are never far. I saw more than a few stalking us as we walked. Truly, these lands are fraught with peril. Serena came all this way by herself? She's braver than she looks. My friends, I give you Mol Ilo. The cartoon of a tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Ah, over there. For all the grand promises my lord made, it would not do for us to falter now. We must earn the mole's blessing. 'Tis small and more cozy than Reunion. And is that music I hear? It's strange, but somehow comforting. I'm told you have a knack for making excellent first impressions, Serena. Why don't you lead the way? Okay. Serena? Oh, it's you. Where are your comrades? Did you find Hien? At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nadaam, as a warrior of the Maul. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Maul is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nadaam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nadaam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
Oh.
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
I don't understand.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Guess I am. So, what must we do? Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadaam. Though I still fear our chances grim, I'm grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of a mole, there's a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there's another, more pressing matter. I don't really need the tenacity thing, but I have the 70 weapons for Summoner and Bard by now, and these shops are nowhere near ready to equip these weapons. Of course, that thing looks pretty good. I believe I take the gun. It's closer. My inventory is full. Full of stuff. A little bit, but I don't want to give away the rest. So... My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. Ain't it always? You will journey onto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with a demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Men you follow in his footsteps perish, lacking the strength in body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Wherefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure we others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbelis? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand. But in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cookfire. Even babes must learn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. Okay, let's go hunting, I guess. A word of advice. Our quarriers want to avoid the Xaela and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Serenium? I have 6 bags of entrails, with which we may lure our Gulo. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns for greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? I'm game. When it's settled, Gosetsu will stand witness. Let the game begin. Okay. Probably too close to the settlement, right? Because there are 5 places I can set it and... or 5 markers and only 3 pieces of meat, so... Well, at least it has water. Let's try it here. don't know. I think this is a bad spot. Basically, you have line of sight to a settlement, and there is no water here. No. Most definitely not here. Hoofprints and wagon tracks? No. Okay, so it's far enough from any settlement. Okay. Back to Hien. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, would seem at the very least you're a faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Golo. I bet you have, my lord. As for Serenium, the meat of 8 Golo did she bring. A fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. Hey. Bah, a loss, is it? And how confident I was in my chances. Nevertheless, it is a testament to your skill as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate am I to count one so talented among my allies. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Molilo forthwith, and let us have Serenia present our meal to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Xaela cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you. It's quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. You returned, Serenia. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. For you and Lise, if you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe? He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Okay, let's help Lise then. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her to help the children gather fuel for our cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. As long as you don't break down the bridge for firewood. Hey, Lise. Oh, Serenia, are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dorbe told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it there. Gather dung. Yeah, we're collecting shit to burn. Literally. Hey boy. How do you do? Traveler, I will not lose to you. I shall find 3 times as much dung as you. At least. Oh, you're Lisa's friend? Are you here to help us too? I cannot seem to find any dung here. Perhaps somewhere else? Yay! This is a single target, right? Anyway. So, that's what I wanted quickly to do. Boss fight for the Fate monster. From time to time, that is fun. And the marble, great. You leave me in peace, please? Thank you. Please. Well, have you found your share yet? Here is 4 piles of dung. Good work. Hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, impressive. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dobby will be happy you found enough. Not just Dobby. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place. That the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It's better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Xaela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But the Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer that. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. Maybe the things too. But more than that, it's a history. The traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we are born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains, but linked to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to Hien and to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and the others share and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dobe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Yeah, let's go home with our piles of shit while it's raining. Welcome back, Serenia. Did you speak with Dorbe? Well, when you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands, I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Kosetsu.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
We're training.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
Yeah. That's what happens when you deal with people who know your entire life.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Shun, was it?
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
All right. That was sweet. Okay, but I end this episode here. Next time we continue and see Nevermore leaders. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.